Hello, hello, hello. Great, beautiful day. Hope everyone's doing okay. You know what? Let me make a note here. Today's topic, I'm going to go ahead and hop right in. When you hop on, say hello. If you're catching the replay, let me know that you're catching the replay. Just respond replay. Hold on, let me write this down. All right, today's topic is last week we spoke, I spoke on, let's see, what was that? Post care of getting waxed. The week before that was pre-wax. Today's topic is about brow lamination and brow tinting. I've had quite a few people ask if I offer the services. I do have went ahead and opened my books up to start accepting clients. I'm accepting clients. And next week topic, I'll go ahead and let you know now, is going to be about lash lips and lash tinting. Wait till this goes by. Okay, so I want to be off within the next 10 minutes. So let's talk about brow lamination and brow tint. First of all, you have to be licensed in order to perform this service. I am a licensed professional. I'm a licensed esthetician in the state of Maryland. And typically it costs, for this state, they would charge for these services anywhere between $80 to $110. And I do charge within that price range. I have seen some people that charge a lot less, but they also use the cheaper products. So again, if it works for you, it works for you. I believe in using quality products. And so that's what I give you all, is quality products. Yes, I can go get the cheaper stuff. I can go to, I'm not even going to name any particular locations, and order it and have it shipped to my door. And I've seen the results of that as well. But, anyway, to each his own for that. I use a brand that has been around for the last 70 years. It's been around for over 70 years. They're based out of Austria. And again, it's a reputable company. It's actually the brand that I used during school as well. And everyone there had great results, great retention. And so that's why I decided to continue on using that brand. It does cost a little bit more, but again, the quality is there. So bada bing, bada bing. For the service, your services can be anywhere between like 30 minutes to an hour. Time does vary, 55 minutes maybe, but time does vary. It does vary because if you have unruly brows, it's going to take a little bit longer to tame them. And I'll be mentioning that also in next week's topic when it comes to the lashes. It's if your brows are going down, it's going to take a little bit more effort to put them in place by brushing them up and trying to get them to stay up. So brow lamination and brow tint, it is a non-invasive product. It's a non-invasive service. The service does not hurt at all. So if you had it done and it has hurt, there might be an issue there. To have caused you pain, it should be pain-free. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. It is a semi-permanent color that's being put onto your skin. There's basically about 2 steps when it comes to lamination, another step when it comes to the tinting. It also varies too, depending upon if we're changing the color of your brows, the thickness of your brows, how much hair you have, how coarse it is. All that plays a factor into the brows. The brows should last about 4 The service history lasts about 4 to 6 weeks. That also depends on, again, your brows. How much hair do you have? How much hair do you have? Because the tinting goes onto the skin. It's not your hair is not staining the skin. That's not what it's meant for. The staining of the skin will only last maybe about a week. The tinting, again, is really for the hairs on your skin. So you want to remember that as well. If you don't hardly have any hair at all, then you might want to change up to another type of tinting for your brows, which is another service that I've gone and been certified in also, and I will eventually be offering those particular services as well. So if you have hardly any hair at all on your brows, then this other service you'll want to tap into. And if you do, let me know, and I may just get started with that. Reorder the products is sooner than later. This products that I've used before and that I like. Also, products that I had used in training when I got certified for it. So, have you ever had brow tinting before? Brow lamination before? If you have, let me know. Let me know what your experience was, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. How long did it take? Let me know your experience in the comments. So we do recommend that you get a patch test at least 24 hours, at least 48 hours before we do the lamination, the brow tinting, just to make sure you don't have any allergic reactions to it. If you don't want to come in for that, that's your choice, but it is highly recommended. So that'll just save you having to pay for that service and it doesn't work out for you. You know what I mean? There are many colors when it comes to brow tinting. There's a whole slew of colors that you can choose from as well. When it comes to the lash lamination, and if you have gray hairs, then, that will help soften the gray hair look, just a tad bit. But again, like I said, there are several different colors that we can use to either enhance the color, make it darker, or even change the color actually, So semi-permanent tint, it also helps with, for them to go by. Okay, a lot of noise out today on these streets. It also helps for your brows to look fuller, gives you more volume. It also can define your face more, sculpt the face. So, so it is look a little bit more fuller, a little bit more tame. So it's perfect for those that do have, that need your brows to look fuller, look like you have more volume, to tame your brows so they're not unruly and just in every kind of direction as well. Like I said, it lasts for about 4 to 6 weeks, comes in many different colors. Gives you a natural looking, polished look to your face. The brows do. So there are other avenues when it comes to getting your brows done. That's a little bit more, that involve needles and things like that. And I may go ahead and get licensed for that as well. I'm not really sure right now, but I am thinking about it. I have people also ask if I do that as well. And at this current time, I do not, but I may offer that more permanent solution as well. Also, this is very low maintenance as well. Let me look at what I wrote down. Very low maintenance. So I'll get to the aftercare in just a second. Oh, I've already talked about it. Longer. Yeah, it just depends as far as the time frame goes, how long it will take for the service to actually last. So if your brows are easy peasy, bada bing, bada bing. If it's not, it may take just a little bit extra time. All right, so some aftercare tips. So I hope that explains some things as far as what brow tint and brow lamination is. Again, it's basically a solution that we put onto your brows, like a perm, to straighten your hair out. You know how we put a perm in our hair to straighten the hair out? Well, it's a perm that goes onto your lashes, and we will brush those into place however you want them to be styled. So we'll go ahead and style that for you. And if you're happy with that particular style in which we'll brush your hair into, we'll go ahead and proceed with this perm, the neutralizer, clean them up. And then if you want waxing afterwards, we can go ahead and wax off the excess hair to give you a nice shape as well. So some things that you do, and like I said, the color is a semi-tint. It's a semi-permanent color, hence it only lasting about 4 to 6 weeks. So this is just going to save you time on if you don't want to have to keep filling it in with pencil or makeup or whatever. This would save you time from having to do that for at least the 4 to 6 weeks. So it also depends not just on your hair, but also depends on your aftercare. So for the first 24 hours, you don't want to wet your brows. You don't want to, do that. You don't want to be in a steamer or anything like that as well. You don't want to cause sweating on your eyebrows. So keep the brows dry. And don't go touching your brows because you don't want the oils and things and debris to get onto your skin because your pores will be slightly open from the services that will be rendered during this time. And don't use any heavy products, anything like that either. During that's the first 24 hours. What you also don't want to do on your brows, you don't want to use harsh chemicals like retinol, glycolic or salicylic acids on that because that's just fade the color faster. You want to avoid direct sunlight, tanning. You don't want to stay in that direct sunlight for a long period of time because that's going to fade the color as well. So we recommend you wear something like a hat. Let's see. What else? Let me see. What did I write down? Yeah, that's everything pretty much. And what you do want to do though is condition, hydrate your lashes because of the lamination that you put on. So you can use an oil to condition your brows, and you can do that with washing your hands first, and just a little bit goes a long way. Just a little bit of oil, and just smooth it onto your brows with your finger. You can use a spoolie too if you want. You do want to use a spoolie daily. When you get up after you wash your face, you're going to wash that face, and then you want to go ahead and use the spoolie to keep those hairs in place, continue to comb it in the way that it was styled. So these are just things that will elongate your time to help keep your time of the tint and the lamination on there. So if you never had it before, come out and visit me. Book an appointment with me if you had them before and you're looking for someone to continue that service for you. Come out and visit me, book the services. I will put my link in the comments. Good Lord, they are busy today. Let me go ahead and do that now. There is my link, and you can book your services on my website. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, or if you have my direct number, feel free to send me a message with that comment or question. So news. So next week, like I said, lash tint and lash lamination is what I'll be talking about next week. So next month is Mother's Day. So get your gift card. Get your Mother's Day gift card if you don't know which service she may like, or they. If there's several people that you want to get services for, if you're not sure, a gift card is a great way to go. So I do have some gift cards on my website, which I just posted. But I am having a class on the 16th of May, 3:30 to 6. So make sure you Details is going to be coming out. I'll have a flyer soon. It's just a few things I wanted to tweak on the flyer, but go ahead and book your services for that. Book the class or ask about the class because you can't book it just yet. But save the date, May 16th. I'm having a class. So we're going to sit around the table. We'll, of course, feed you. You'll have drinks, of course, as well, bubbly and non-bubbly. You'll be able to make your own mask. We're going to go more in depth about skincare. Spring into your glow. That's the name of the class. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm calling it. Spring into glow. You want to get rid of the winter dull skin and spring into your glow. We're going to help you get your skin right. I'm going to answer questions that you have. I'm going to talk about the skin. I'm going to go into details. We're going to have a good time. We're going to mix the products up. And yeah, come out, book the class. There's also going to be another class right after mine. And it's all about making the sugar scrubs from scratch, organic. So we will be having a great time. So we will be getting these flyers out. So the skincare class is first, spring into your glow. And then you'll be learning also all about botanical essential oils, the benefits and things like that. So it's going to be very informative. It's going to be fun. You'll be fed. Your skin will be glowing. And then with the body scrub, your body is going to be looking fabulous too. So make sure you book that class. But I need to hop off here and hop onto something else right now. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not already getting my newsletter, make sure you get my newsletter. I will put that link in here too, where you can go ahead and do that. I think I have it in here somewhere, but I can just connect it. If I can't find it right now, I'll come back when I get a moment. Here it is. All right, I just posted the link where you can go onto and subscribe to my once a month newsletter. You can unsubscribe at any point in time, but this way you can stay up to date, get skincare knowledge, product of the month, find out anything that's new, share and like. Find me on Facials and Flawless Beauty on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that fabulous stuff. YouTube, I'm able to do a little bit more when it comes to longer videos and things. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Yvonne with Facials and Flawless Beauty. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if those are options on the platforms that you have. And I appreciate your time, and book your appointment and share my services. I greatly appreciate you.